there's quite a complicated story about how you got to meet Al Pacino in the first place, isn't there?
Well, I mean, look, we met when we were doing this very controversial work, The Merchant of Venice. So that was like about, 12 years ago. And I met Al, and we forged a very good friendship. And he said, look, I love to do this Merchant of Venice, but I have another project I want to share with you once we're done with it. I said, great. All right. Well, after we finished Merchant, he said, I've got Salome. I said, oh my God, can't you give me something slightly more upbeat, kind of more easier, or commercial or comedy? He said, this is my passion. I want to do this, and if you're with me, let's go for it. It's hard to refuse.
And the thing with this film is you take a biblical story and Oscar Wilde interpretation of it, plus it's a stage show and a film all at the same time. That takes either a lot of passion or a lot of organisation. Which do you think won through?
I think it was mostly a lot of passion to start with, and obviously having worked with Al before, having worked with him, so I was kind of a 4 or 5 step ahead of him when it came to knowing what he wants to do. So that's why we kind of very much blended together, in the sense that I was 2 steps ahead of him, then I would go 5 steps back, I would catch up with him. But the complication of the film was the challenge. I mean, we were making the film, the documentary, the play at the same time, and hence when you see Wild Salome, which is really the documentary behind it all, you'll see the chaotic, and that's all organic, it's all real, and that's what he wanted. That's what he wanted.
And out of Salome and Wild Salome, is that like asking you to pick your favourite child or something? Would that do you have a personal favourite between the two?
You know, I have to say, out of both of them, you mean Salome and Wild Salome? Well, Salome is obviously the play, the nucleus of the whole story. To me, Wild Salome is the masterpiece, and for me, Salome is a masterclass.
And why would you say that is?
Masterclass because it's very theatrically directed, which is what Al always wanted to, and the performance is unbelievable, especially Jessica Chastain, who shined and was discovered by Al. And he did a brilliant job. As far as Wild Salome goes, it's layers of Al Pacino that you've never seen before. It's his DNA all over it. It's something that you watch Wild Salome now, you can watch it 5 years from now, you learn something else. You keep watching it and watching it. You know, some movies you watch a couple of times, you said, I'm done for the next 10 years. It's Wild Salome, I'm not just saying this, but you can learn so much by seeing really every layer of what really, it's about Al's journey.
Thank you very much indeed.